Hello YouTube, it is Championdjk coming at you again with another Free the Piece Friday episode. And today we're going to take a look at this 2017 Ford Mustang GT. Pretty cool casting from Auto World. Of course, we got three cars to open back here. We've got, this is from, 2019 release 3. We've got set A, set B, and of course the Ultra Red Chase. And we're going to open all three of those. But of course, before we get to that, we're going to take a little walk down Mustang GT memory lane here. And we are going to take a look at all the ones that I have in my collection. I am missing three cars in this. I'm missing three Ultra Reds. But I do have quite a few of them. And there's quite a few releases of it. So starting with this right here. The debut of this casting. This was in Premium Release 3, which if we look at the production date was 2014. I think it came out a little bit after 2014, but this was the first release of it. So this was Premium Release 3, version A of the car in yellow. Looks pretty good. This is probably one of the harder ones to find. Anything from Release 3 is pretty difficult to find. But it does look pretty good in yellow. And next was version B, which was in red. Nice looking red with black rims. So this was a new casting for this release, and it does look pretty good. Pretty cool. But they did end up making some improvements. You'll notice the headlights are just like a little silver little swipe of paint right there. That eventually will change as we move on here, and we'll get to a better looking like tampoed headlight or graphic headlight. So there is version B, and then the Ultra Red. As far as I know, they never released production numbers for these, so I can't tell you how rare the Ultra Red is for Release 4. The thing that sets this Ultra Red apart from other Ultra Reds of this casting is this one has the white accent, as you can see on the back there, and that's what makes it unique over the rest of the Ultra Reds. So it has this white accent by the taillights. The rest of these Ultra Reds did not have that white accent. So that was Premium Release 3. The casting was then, and by the way, this was listed as a 2015 Ford Mustang GT, not a 2017 at this time. Here is it in Release 4, so Premium Release 4, and a very, very cool green color. Again, for Release 4, just like Release 3, they never released production numbers for these cars, so we don't know how many of these were actually made. But here it is in green. Definitely a nice looking car. Very cool in green, and then we got it in a very dark, like almost purple blue. And here it is in blue. Looking pretty good. I think this series was actually, there was quite a few of these produced, so I don't think these are too tough to find, as far as I know. Pretty nice. And next we've got the Ultra Red for Series 4. Pretty nice looking, pretty much the same as that last one that we looked at, except for this one is black in the rear there. Doesn't have the white accent, of course. Pretty decent looking there. And so that's it for that. And then we didn't see it until 2017. So, by the way, these were released, I would say 2015. Yeah, 2015 is the date on the bottom. That's probably somewhat accurate, either 2015 or 2016. And then we saw this in 2017 release what release was this? 2017 release 2. So here is version A in silver. These were pretty limited. They were limited to 1,256 pieces. So that was really limited. We still have the same headlight tampo on the side here, which is just a little silver swipe of paint. This one did get a kind of two-tone color, and it got a different color interior. We got a red interior, we got a black top. This was also listed as a 2017 Ford Mustang GT and not a 2015, even though it is the same casting. I don't think there's really any difference in it whatsoever as far as the tooling goes. The wheels are a little bit different because now we finally see a wheel that is silver and not black. This is a pretty cool version of this car. So this was set A, and then set B was in blue, which looked really nice. This blue car, I am a fan of this release. I think this release looks really good in this color. So blue with a black top. Looks pretty good. So again, this one was also limited to that same 1256, so a very limited release. It was 2017 release 2. And then we have the Ultra Red, which is that one right there. And this one was very limited. It's limited to 75 pieces, this Ultra Red. So likely not an easy Ultra Red to come by. This one's differentiated from any other Ultra Red, mainly because it's got the black top and it's got the silver wheels and the red interior. We still don't have the updated headlight tampo yet. That is coming here in just a second. But looks pretty good. That's a good one to have in the collection. The next is 2017 release 3. So in the same year, release 3, we got it again, and this was also a premium release. This was limited to 2,500 pieces, and this confused a lot of people into thinking it was an Ultra Red because it is basically Ultra Red paint color, but it is not an Ultra Red. It has a gray interior, has the silver stripe across the top. Pretty good looking Mustang, and we get the updated headlight. There's the headlight graphic that was added. It looks a lot better than just a regular little silver streak. So very cool that they did that. Very cool that they added it. Limited to 2,500 pieces. That was version A. Version B, we get it in black. Very nice. Very nice indeed. And then of course we get the Ultra Red. So the Ultra Red then pretty much exactly the same as the version A car. The only difference is it has a white base. So that was how you figured out that one. The color is actually pretty much identical. It's slightly different. It's really going to probably be hard to tell on camera. It is slightly different, and it's not just because of the lighting or anything like that. This one's more metal flake than the actual Ultra Red is. But very, very close, and it tricked a lot of people. But this one, of course, has a white base, and every Ultra Red in the series had a white base. This Ultra Red is limited to 150 pieces, if my math is correct. So really cool. There's that one. And then we had some hobby releases. So here is 2017 Hobby Exclusive version A. This was limited to 1,248 pieces in black. Straight up jet black, gloss black. The black rims are gloss black. Everything is pretty much gloss black on this. And it looks really good as such. So pretty limited release as well, 1,248 pieces, and then we got it in like a nice dark deep silver, gray, kind of a charcoal almost. Also with black rims, also with the updated headlight. And then we'd have the Ultra Red, but this Ultra Red I'm actually missing. I do need to find it. The Ultra Red is pretty limited. It's limited to like 75 pieces as far as I can tell, so it's a very limited Ultra Red. I need to come across it at some point. The way to probably differentiate it is the fact that it's going to be Ultra Red color with black rims with the updated headlight, and I think that one might have an Ultra Red base as well. I don't remember really, but I don't have it in my collection to prove one of those attributes to you, so someday hopefully I'll get it and my collection will be closer to complete. And then we got Miho Exclusive. So here's a Miho Exclusive version that also came out in 2017. This one's limited to 3,600 pieces. It is in Texaco livery. It's got the old school little silver streak for the headlight. It's a very cool release. The Ultra Red of this is limited to 108 pieces. I don't have the Ultra Red of this one either. This is another Ultra Red that I need, is the Texaco one. At the same time that this came out, it also came out in shell livery. So there's the shell livery piece. Very nice. This one's got lettered tires. Well, the other one had lettered tires too. Goodyears. Looks really nice. It's a good, nice release. I do, in fact, and this is also limited to 3,600 pieces, I do also have the Ultra Red for that one. So that one I do have. I'm just missing the Texaco one. So again, this one's limited, pretty limited to 108 pieces. Looks really good. The Texaco one looks really awesome. In Ultra Red, I really need to get it. Ultra Red bases on these. I believe the Texaco one also has an Ultra Red base. Something I still need for the collection, still on the hunt for it. So this casting is just one I don't have complete yet. Next is another Miho Exclusive. This one also came out in 2017, this Miho. This is got a Highway Patrol, America's Finest Highway Patrol. This was limited to 3,600 pieces. It's got the old headlight tampo, not the updated graphic. Looks pretty basic. No light bar or anything like that, which is kind of disappointing. It would be cool if they would have gave it a light bar. But here it is in Highway Patrol. Safety, Service, and Security. I think it's California. Yeah, California Highway Patrol. And then I do have the Ultra Red of that one, which is this right here. So this one is limited to 108 pieces. And it's pretty cool. So I was glad to get this one. I got a really good deal on it. It's a tougher one to find, being only about 100 of them out there. Ultra Red base on that one. Pretty cool. And then we get the cars that you're looking at now, but we also got this year, this guy right here, this Advan. This is also a Miho Exclusive for 2019, and I do not have the Ultra Red of this one either. This one is limited to 3,600 pieces, meaning the Ultra Red is likely limited to about 108 pieces. And it's another one I'm going to need to get. An Advan livery. This one's really cool because it's got the gold wheels. Looks really good. All right, so let's get to the meat of the matter here, or to the end of the video, really. We're going to go ahead and open up these ones right here. We got Gulf licensing for these cars. These ones are limited to 6,700 pieces each for the standard one. The Ultra Red is limited to 402 pieces. So quite a jump over what we've gotten so far with these Mustangs. And Gulf livery here. So pretty good. You get the updated headlight tampo. More graphic. Very, very nice. Looks great in the powder blue, cornflower blue, I think is the technical term for that color. Looks really good in that color. And then we got it version B in a darker blue. Go ahead and free the piece on that one. Dark blue with orange Gulf logo. I think this one looks a lot better actually than the standard Gulf livery for this car, this darker blue. I think it looks actually fantastic like that. So again, this one is also limited to that same number, 6,700 pieces. Real nice. And then lastly, limited to 402 pieces. And the real reason to free the piece is we're going to free the piece on this chase car, this Ultra Red Mustang. From 2017 Premium Release 3. And there she is in Golf livery. Golf livery Ultra Red. Looks awesome. Really, really dig it. So this one, the Ultra Reds in this release have white interiors, which you can see there. They have white interiors, and then they take the traits of the version A car, which is why it's got the double orange stripe, the Golf logo there, as opposed to the single orange stripe and the number on the side. And they also have Ultra Red bases. So they like to switch up their traits of the chase cars a little bit, and that's what they did with this release. So pretty darn cool. We got a lot of Mustangs here to look at, or that we've looked at. Just a quick little overview. Let's see if I can move the camera real quick. So we got these three, and then here is all the rest that I just set on the table there. So pretty cool. So that's going to be it for this Free the Piece Friday. Again, I encourage participation in Free the Piece Friday. Go ahead and open something up that you've been wanting to open. Go ahead and post it to Instagram. Tag me in the process. I will be sure to check it out and give you a follow. Do it on Facebook if you got Facebook. Do it on YouTube if you got YouTube. And that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you guys very much for watching. Check out the playlist. Please like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And have yourself a good day.